Start recording.
It's a cube.
Be on mute.
A big old cube.
Portal 3.
Cool. Yeah, dude. Could you imagine just like a casual? So there's some MC Escher like visuals going on here.
Yeah.
Stairs going to nowhere. No, it looks like is this like a trailer for something, or are we just watching like a weird art exhibition? It definitely had the trailer thing in the beginning.
I have no idea what to expect, but I'm thinking like at
oh,
least...
it's the PlayStation. It's PS5, right?
Oh,
it's triangle,
it's their
circle,
fun
X.
logo?
Oh, it's the buttons. Shit.
The secret
okay.
symbols.
I'm like, what is happening? It's coming out of like a vortex.
Oh shit! I just got a notification. Cannonball's podcast live.
Hey.
All right. I'm surprised I got this up and running.
Cool.
Looking
Yeah,
at the buzzer.
I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see what the final product. Oh man, the OG. That's a PS1.
You ever wonder, like, different
they're
choices?
talking. I gotta turn my shit
How
up
we might
here.
have ended up? No. I like the hand we've been dealt.
Oh, Kratos with Hercules gauntlets. Killzone, God of War knack. Little Uncharted action. The Big Planet, Horizon. Infamous, Daisy, Final Fantasy. Damn it. Persona, Days Gone.
Last Guardians from there.
Yeah, it's Ghost of Tsushima, I think, right there.
You
So did that get bumped?
together?
Hold on, I want to see where.
July, I think.
Yeah, it's mid-July, I believe. It's only 2 weeks, which is pretty cool. I'd still really like to play Sekiro. I haven't gotten a chance to do that, and I like.
Why did I move here?
Holy
guess it
shit!
was the
Is this
weather.
GTA?
6?
Or the... I don't know, that thing. That magic.
Wait a minute.
GTA 5 again?
Are we watching? I was saying, are we watching this from a few years ago?
You sounding more and more
Wait
like
a minute.
sneeze-eye itch
This
every
movie came
day.
out, or this game came out what in 2014 or
This
something?
was a
My
360
job,
PS3
my
game.
sport.
Yeah, I stood in line in college for that.
We should talk about work.
We out here gangbanging like it's
I mean, GTA 5 is dope. Like,
I think it's the most profiting like piece of media ever.
We all love banks.
oh yeah, I don't think you're wrong. I think Call of Duty was very close for a brief period, like certain Call of Duty titles, but I think ultimately GTA with the absolute persistence of the multiplayer, like, pretty unbelievable.
This cannot be
Is this just a new expansion? This must be a new expansion.
I think there's
Champagne,
just
anyone?
a trailer that's including all of their online.
Just sort of smash things.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Because I have seen like Funhouse or whoever play a fair amount of these, just like random tracks or maps.
I played
Now
a
what?
few of them.
Pretty sure that was the gingerbread man with the Gatling gun. Okay, so damn, Rockstar is releasing GTA 5 on the PS5. That is going to be
3 generations.
yeah, that is a 3-generation game. Holy shit! Oh, that's pretty cool. PS5 owners are going to get. Oh,
Kenny's calling.
dang. Who's calling you?
Wow. Kenny, my buddy you met while
Oh shit! Yeah,
I
it
can
was
ignore
Kale
him.
Sanderson.
That's right.
Big fucking deal. That's a name that no one will know but me and you.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Oh, dude, it's actually awesome. Like, I literally, like, I had Kales. Like, I had those shoes. Like, those are Jordans for wrestlers. Like, he's got, like, the signature, like, on the heel and everything.
It was great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25 years.
He
And
looks
what better way
animated.
to bridge our past and our future than with a
He's
game that's
absolutely in
graced
front of a green
every
screen.
PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a privilege partnering with Rockstar Games for many years now.
He doesn't look like a
And
real
we're
person.
thrilled to open today with the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5. It's now just
And
over a
Jim Ryan
year
was
since we began
animated
sharing
on
technical
PS5.
details of PlayStation 5.
Yeah, exactly.
But
The
today's the
Unreal
day
Engine.
that we've been looking forward to for years, when we get to show you just some of the games that demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences.
I gotta
that
say,
are
Brian, this is the
transformative
first
in how
time
they
in my
look,
entire
sound,
life, I
and
think,
feel.
that I've ever sat down and
Enough
watched
from
a
me.
live
We're going to have the games do our talking.
sort of announcement of any... Oh, shit, cool.
I usually watch other people react to it.
Yeah, well, and I know, like, there's been, you know, Nintendo Directs and, like, other shit. See, I really like... Oh, it's Spider-Man.
Hero's just someone
Oh,
who
shit.
doesn't give up.
Spider-Man 2? Sick.
Yeah,
Dad said that.
finally they got Tobey
was
Maguire.
right.
We want the Sam
Now it's
Raimi
your turn.
No, it's totally gonna be,
Go
yeah.
be a hero, Miles.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, it's Miles Morales, of course.
Okay, let's do this.
I mean, you
thought
know
we'd
this
get
game is gonna be
Spider-Man
sick. Oh, yeah. Dude, Naughty Dog knows when they have a good, like...
I think
They have a
this
good
is-
property in fucking Spider-Man. Are you kidding me? The Marvel movies make $1 billion every goddamn time they make
I
one.
think this is Sucker Punch. It's not Naughty Dog, I know that.
Oh, is it not Naughty Dog this time?
Well, I don't think the last one was.
Was it not? I thought...
Insomniac, that's who makes it.
Oh, Insomniac. That's what I... Oh, shit. You're right. Insomniac.
I mean, they're
Yeah, they did
PlayStation
Ratchet and Clank
properties.
and, like, whatever. Yeah, I love... Man, Holiday 2020. No shit.
Oh, fuck. It's
That's
actually
cool.
going
Is
to
that-
release with some games. How about that?
今日は皆さんに
Should I have to
僕ら
refast?
が作っている新しいグランツーリスモの情報を
Gran
シ
Turismo.
ェアできるという
I'm
こ
not
と
a
で
big
すごく興
racing
奮し
guy.
て
I
います
have to admit, I
今回のグ
I
ラン
like
ツーリ
the
ス
you
モは
know
お
the
そらく
OG like
これまで
Mario
の
Kart,
グラン
Crash
ツーリ
Team
スモの
Racing, like a lot of
フ
those,
ァンの
but
方
the
がプレイしたら本当に嬉しい
racing
んじゃないかなっ
games,
ていう
other than like
キャン
Burnout,
ペーンモードを中
which
心
I
にした
think
グ
was
ラン
sort
ツー
of the
リスモになって
exception
い
to
る
the
と
rule,
思いますぜひ楽しみにしていてくだ
never
さい
like super appealed to me. But that's also from like not from a lack of trying. Like it's not like I've picked up the last few Gran Turismos and they just weren't my thing. Like.
I liked like the Need for Speed Undergrounds, the Midnight
Yeah,
Club.
see, I never sort of like bridged the gap because Burnout is like so sort of unrealistic.
Yeah.
I had that on like the 360 or whatever, so it's been quite a while. So like this, I mean, that looks like a movie.
All right, so we've already got Spider-Man 2. Do you think we'll see Horizon 2 or God of War 2?
If God of War 2 is on here, I'm gonna shit my pants. Because as soon as I finish that game, the final, and I'm not like gonna say anything, but once you like beat the game, like there's the sort of the OG ending, and then there's or no, I guess that is the part of the original ending.
Like
But
beating
the
all
last
Valkyries or something?
well, so yeah, that's what I thought. But actually, no, I don't think after you beat the Valkyries, this is like a hidden thing. I think it's just at the end of the actual story. But yeah, man, I'll tell you, after that cinematic ended, and I finished that game like a week or two after it came out, because I remember it came out on 420, and I basically jumped for joy. But yeah, I ended up beating it in like a week or so, and as soon as that cinematic was done, I was like, holy shit, man, I cannot fucking wait for the next. Like, I instantly was like, I'm gonna buy God of War,
weird,
2 or whatever the hell it is, remastered, like, ASAP.
We got like a weird like hub world screen.
Yeah, was that a hub world, right? Okay.
I don't think I've
thought
ever
they-
seen that in like a reveal.
Well, it looked like they jumped back to like GTA almost for a second. I was confused. Like when he pulls up like the GPS, not the GPS, but like uses his phone for stuff. It's sort of that like fake interface that's like pretending to be real, but is like clearly not.
Are they gonna say playable in PSVR?
People are gonna vomit.
I wonder
No,
if there's
honestly-
gonna be much talk with PSVR.
Yeah, that is one thing with the PS5 that I'm really curious about, because I think VR like is the next big step. Like with Half-Life Alyx and all that stuff, I think like there's pretty clearly potential to tell unique stories through VR.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't make Half-Life Alyx just on like a PlayStation. It wouldn't be nearly as effective in what it's trying to do and like the mechanics and all that kind of thing. So I'm really curious.
So close to
Where-
spending my my stimulus check on a Valve Index.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'd like to do some
it's a
VR
bitch,
on
man.
this
It's
channel
expensive.
if we can afford
If
it.
that's possible, dude, I would drive to your house and do some VR
I don't think
without
there's like
much
any
question.
YouTubers in the VR space.
This
right
looks like some Rayman type.
now. Right.
Oh shit, Ratchet.
Ratchet and Clank are back.
Love me some Ratchet. See, Ratchet and Clank. There's been 50 games.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to
Ratchet and Clank is one of my favorite like game franchises, but it's pretty clouded by nostalgia. I think more than that, they were like every single game was amazing. I think they were all quite good, but definitely I went back on PS Now. I got like a.
How do I steer this thing? Ask nicely.
I mean, all the graphics and stuff look great.
Please.
But obviously, I feel like every major sort of announcement thing, we're always like, man, these videos, like this gameplay video looks incredible.
Grind rails.
Dude, Ratchet and Clank has had grind rails forever.
I know, but I'm like, PS5, we're still gonna grind rail.
Of course. There's grind rails everywhere, you don't know that? It's the future.
Well, it is certainly.
But yeah, I played, it was a Crack in Time, which is a PS3 Ratchet and Clank, because I hadn't played since like the original trilogy on PS2. And Crack in Time was quite good, actually. I was surprised. But then I read that a lot of people feel like that one is far and away the best of the new ones. And I was like, damn, if that one is like... Because it was good, but it was like an 8 out of 10 good. And so to think, like, that's the very best of what they had for that entire generation, like... And I you know, not having played the others, I don't want to, like, shit on them if, you know, other people obviously like them, but...
Ratchet. We are too late.
Oh no, they're separated.
Oh,
just
Girl Ratchet.
Who?
So they literally in a Crack in Time they get separated. That's like one of the big like story points.
So they're just telling the same story.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director at Insomniac Games. The entire studio is so excited to be able to share with you a first ever look at Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, a brand new, full-length, interdimensional adventure
like, it's
built
cool.
from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. We're doing things we've never been able to do before, like use dimensional rifts to be able to leap from planet to planet nearly instantly, or put ray trace reflections on
The
Clank.
rails are 3D.
All of our alien worlds are filled with density
one of the things
and life
that actually
previously
is
unseen. Plus, Ratchet's
a giant
all-new
pain in the
arsenal
ass.
is more exciting than ever.
About Crack in Time is
DualSense
traveling
controllers
from planet
enhanced
to
feedback.
planet.
Yeah.
Ratchet
You
and Clank are near
you like
and dear to
fly
our
your
hearts at
ship
Insomniac,
around the
and we can't
galaxy
wait to share
get
more
from
with
place
you
to
in the
place,
future.
and you can
But
like
for
be
now,
attacked by
here's
random
another
stuff. Like
look.
it's definitely the intent. Ooh, I like that.
Did you see
I get the intent of the like ship flying mechanic, but in that game it's just not great. Like it's frustrating for me sometimes.
Yeah.
The game looks
Play
incredible.
Dishonored 2.
No, I played the first one.
Okay. Wes is a big Dishonored fan.
Yeah,
2
yeah.
is like a solid stealth game. There's 2 like amazing levels, like the Clockwork Mansion, where you like can go in between floorboards, like the whole mansion like, shifts around and crawl in between floorboards while it's shifting and stuff. And the other one is this time travel one, where you have this like mirror mounted on your gun, where you see back in time.
Oh, cool.
And then when you flip, it turns.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
So one of the things like about Ratchet and Clank that I'd actually like to see is more interactable like environments.
I will never
Like
get
it
used
would
to
be
that.
awesome. Like because late in the game, like the enemies become relatively generic. It's like guys that can shoot you or guys that can like physically damage you with a hammer or a sword or whatever. But I do think that if they had more manipulable and like destructible environments, like you could blow up buildings to like crush guys and like that's to me is the next step.
That's what I'm afraid of.
But I mean, I don't know. This looks pretty cool.
I'll be honest, it looks like more Ratchet and Clank to me.
Oh, it's
but I'm an
1,000%. Yeah, it's 1,000% that. But that's not a bad thing.
So hey, it's like you want that.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're a kid and like you didn't get to play, like I was lucky enough to play the originals and felt like when I was playing them that I was playing like this game, you know.
Yeah.
So like, you know, if I was 10 years old and like getting a PS5 and this came out with it, I mean, I'd be shitting a brick. Like, pretty unbelievable. But I mean, you're right. It is no formula change, like almost whatsoever. Which again, not like a bad thing necessarily, but how many games are you going to make of the same? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Especially, I mean, you got Spiderman on your docket, and you're like, man, Ratchet and Clank 12, got to bust that one out. Like, I don't know.
I wonder how long this thing's gonna be.
I was thinking about that too. I'm like, shit, if this thing is like 4 hours. I was genuinely thinking the same thing before I sat down. Right, Square. Interesting.
Oh, that's the Final Fantasy company. Do they also do Resident Evil?
Yeah, Square. That I'm not sure. I know Square does a ton of
Wait,
stuff.
is this their Marvel game? No, it can't be. Look at those sneakers. Those aren't Marvel sneakers.
See, I might be a little bit ahead of you.
I think you are by like a second.
Mm-hmm.
I could hit live and see if that jumps me.
Oh, hey. Is this Force, like...
I didn't move at all.
This might be an original property.
It could be another Final Fantasy, right?
Oh, Project Athia. So does that mean that they don't have a name for it yet?
Yeah.
Is what that means? Yeah. Well, that dragon's pretty cool.
I mean, it could end up being called Athia. They had Octopath Traveler, which was Project Octopath.
Octopath, totally. See, you do know that they do shit other than Final Fantasy. That was cool, and like a super fast trailer like that.
Yeah. I like how it's just games so far. Like,
yeah, moving on, bitch.
Games.
Yeah, we're not waiting. Hell no.
Fucking warp speed.
I'm all about it. What if this is like 2 hours of just trailers? That'd be pretty sick.
I've heard of Annapurna. I don't remember what they do, but they're like artsy
I know.
indie games.
I want to Google shit fast, but I almost feel like that's going to take away from me like watching. You know, I want to hop on my phone and be like, oh, who's this? Who's that? But then there's some Wall-E vibes going on here too.
Oh, yeah.
Like the robots, sort of robot society. Like dirty, like Blade Runner style.
I'm looking at the YouTube chat and someone's like, oh man, FIFA 21 looks sick.
Yeah, this does remind me a little bit of Blade Runner. I don't know if you saw the most recent one with Ryan Gosling. That movie's fucking badass. You should watch that, but that's not the point. This does remind me a little bit of that, like just dirty, like dystopian, like so many like visions of the future. It's like clean and white and whatever. And like one of the sick things about Blade Runner, in my opinion, is like the motif is far more realistic.
Yeah.
It looks like what I imagine America in 50 years to really look like, or 100 years, not fucking, you know, like some clean, nice thing. Like it's gonna look shitty and dank and... Ooh, you're a cat.
That's right.
Is that like Untitled Goose Game, but you're a cat? You're just a stray cat chilling, pulling pranks on robots and stuff.
I'd be into that.
Hey, me too. I'm not hating.
Someone worked so hard on these transitions.
They did.
Oh, we're getting some console info.
Yeah, some specs here. Honestly, dude, the ultra high-speed solid state is sick.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't care about ray tracing. That doesn't matter to me. The light looking a tiny bit better, I don't give a shit.
I hear that that's actually, like, really what all the developers care about now is, like,
it is for sure.
Isn't going to look any different, but lighting is seen differently.
I think the instantaneous, like, loading and the fact that, you know, whatever, we'll play Spider-Man with Miles Morales, and it'll be, like, 1 second to load into the game. Yeah. Or, like, in between missions, there's no loading time. It's a half a second to, like, walk into a door and start a mission.
Like, SSD, and it's awesome. Like,
oh, it's night and day.
Outer Worlds, like, there are no loading screens.
Well, and that's because, dude, I'm telling you, Outer Worlds on my OG PlayStation is slow. Like, It is rough. It has longer load times than almost any game like in my recent memory.
Really, I don't even think about
Making
it with
games
loading
used to
times.
be about
Really,
these
that's crazy because
constant
it
trade-offs
literally
between the
deters me
artistic
from playing the
vision
game.
and technical
And that is not even a
limitations.
joke.
With
Like,
PS5,
it's frustrating.
we're not going to be burdened like that. We're
Because
going to be able to
if I
realize
fast travel,
artistic
it does
vision
it.
a lot
So
better.
I'll fast travel
It's got
somewhere and be
a
like,
ton
oh,
of
gotta run here
horsepower,
quick,
which
and
is
then I'll
very
fast
easy
travel,
to
and it's like
unlock.
3 minutes, and I'm like,
a
fuck.
machine that's really
Like,
easy
that
to
was a
develop
mistake.
on.
I should have just walked.
PS5 will present a paradigm shift as to what players will come to expect from gaming. Will let us tell stories, make worlds, create gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Worldwide Studios, coming exclusively
New franchise
for
and
PlayStation
exclusive.
5.
And was there always like a PlayStation Studios making games like that? I don't know if I've ever seen that logo before. I'm assuming they do.
The logo.
But that logo I have not seen.
Over
and over.
Yeah, some Mass Effect alien vibes going on.
Planet.
If there's some like cool like Witcher style like exploration on an alien planet, like some third person, like you're an astronaut.
My death.
Like a horror game, maybe Dead Space type deal.
Yeah, dude.
But Dead
See,
Space
that's
was
sick.
Xbox, right?
Xbox, PlayStation, I believe.
Trapped in this endless cycle. Even death is no escape.
Got the swapped eye colors, or the.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow
Was it procedurally generated? That would be sick.
as if changing. This world is becoming part of me, infecting my mind, my memories.
That was like a shot straight from Westworld.
I know, dude. Totally. It's that like horror future kind of sci-fi.
But I cannot lose.
It's even like Dark Souls a little.
Okay, I was like, so do you fight things? What's the game plan?
Nah. So I'm always hesitant about those games because balancing the combat is so hard.
Yeah.
My only hope is to break.
Because I've played a lot of like, not a lot of, but like a handful of Dark Souls like clones. Like the Surge is one of them. That's like a futuristic sort of like it's more robots and stuff that you're fighting.
Sure.
And like the combat in that is decently balanced, but like I mean Bloodborne and like Dark Souls have that just like it's really responsive and really nice and well balanced. Like you never any mistake you make is always your own, and it's never like the combat kind of fucked up or like it's glitchy or like anything like that. But with shooting, I'm always skeptical. I don't know, because like Surge I would find in some parts was like frustrating, and it's hard to like balance that really well. Plus having what seems to be a pretty like sort of is this like Garfield? Is that Tigger from Winnie the Pooh? No, it's not. It's Little Big Planet, maybe. Dude, totally Little Big Planet. Oh, Sackboy! How could we forget?
Sackboy, a big adventure.
Hell yeah. See, like, Little Big Planet is cool, but, I mean, is this not just every platforming game that's ever been out ever?
No. See, and I like a good indie platformer, and I...
Oh, dude, me too. Trust me, I just finished Mario Odyssey, I played through Rayman Legends, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, like, I will blow my load for a good platformer, but I definitely, like, I don't know. Little Big Planet always frustrated. I had the third one on my PlayStation, and, like, it's good, but it's a little frustrating.
Sure.
This does look more like it's a legitimate story. Or not story, but, like, a concise sort of, I don't know, like, campaign almost.
Why can't I be pretty?
Yeah, right,
Sackboy?
yeah. That boy looks like shit. Oh, so you can rock some other shit later, it looks like. And it's 4-player, which is pretty dope. Local co-op games aren't made nearly enough.
Yeah, I agree.
So, like, a sweet, like, even if this was, like, a party mode style, you can't tell me that this wouldn't be, like, some gang beasts or whatever, like, kind of bullshit fun.
Gang Beasts is so much fun.
Yeah, Gang Beasts is awesome, for sure. That's interesting. I'd have to see more. I'm definitely gonna have to see some more footage, and not just curated like in our release trailer footage, like some actual like here's the first 10 minutes of our game, and really get an idea of how everything reacts.
For me, that's just if it's free on PlayStation 1 month, I'll try it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, that is not a game that I will pay full price for, unless it's like 10 out of 10 reviews. You know, unless they're like, oh, this is Mario Odyssey 2.0 or whatever. You know,
this changed platformers forever.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, this is Mario 64 for the new generation. Like, you know, and I doubt it's that. Oh, I think I heard about this game.
Oh, I do not have high hopes for this thing.
It's totally, what's the word I'm looking for? I would say it's like Battle Royale style, but like car, like,
Twisted
what are the
Metal?
things where you, well, but what are the things where you go, like in real life?
Demolition Derby.
Yeah, Demolition Derby, thank you. It's like a Battle Royale, like Demolition Derby almost, which isn't a bad idea, I don't think. Because like Rocket League, I feel like if you pitched me car soccer, I'd be like, whatever, you're dumb. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But like in actual like practice, it's sick in one of the most popular like cross-platform games there is.
Yeah, but these goofy characters are throwing in here. I don't know.
Well, see, that's like the Fortnite thing a little bit though, where like they're like, oh, these guys got to have costumes and personality, and I think like. There's a group of people that aren't you and me that appeals to a certain degree.
You're right.
Even like Apex Legends, a little bit has like those
the kind of hero shooter type feel.
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Yeah, totally.
Destruction All Stars. That does not sound like.
Yeah, see that game just hurt a lot of the credibility, or the name rather. Hurt a lot of that game's credibility for me.
We've got one live viewer, unless it's you.
It is not me.
No, it's not me either.
Is it you?
Hello, everyone.
No.
My name is Josh Greer, and this is my brother
Well,
Mike.
I apologize to
We're
our
from
viewer.
Emberlab,
No,
a small team with a background in film and animation.
And we're very excited today to share with you the first look at our new game. It's a story full of adventure and charm that has themes in personal growth and redemption.
It's called Destruction
So please enjoy.
I'm going to be back in just a second.
Yeah, you're good. What is up with this?
I know you are kind. You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet, you do not fully understand it. Driven by the belief that you can help these troubled spirits. But you cannot hide your weakness from me. You have no power here, Canon.
Is this just Pikmin? So the game that they just showed, I tried to text you. I could hear you that entire time. I don't know if you could mute your thing, but
oh shit! I thought I did mute it.
But that's not the point. That game that they just showed actually looked pretty cool. It was like a mix of like Pikmin and like Okami. I don't know if you remember Okami from. I guess they've remade it a couple times, but like you're like clearing the sort of evil out of your environment, but you're controlling like all these little like sprites.
Maybe it's just
but it looked pretty sharp.
Maybe
like
it's the fear that
like a decent like third person like adventure game for like kids to like
when
teens,
I'm still
like young
just standing
teens.
on the edge.
So I muted the recording
But if we've got
software
nothing
OBS,
else
so
to lose.
what I published they won't hear, and what was I?
Oh, okay.
Might as
So
well
never
jump.
mind.
I had to process that in my brain.
Yeah, because I was like, I totally heard it. I don't care. I was just thinking like, is this the BoJack Horseman video game?
It kind of animated like it.
That's. You can't tell me the like humanoid creatures don't look a little bit like. Is that about dinosaurs getting killed by a meteor?
Maybe an angsty indie game that takes me 3 hours to play.
Dude, were they all dinosaurs and then it was like volcano high and there was a meteor coming through, implying that the end of the game is the extinction of the dinosaurs? Is that what that just was?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure.
Like a weird dino apocalypse, like they knew
Yeah.
the asteroid was coming in.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm into that.
Hi, I'm
not sure how I feel.
And I'm
Yeah,
here to
that's
share
like
with you
yeah,
a game that I've been dying to make.
I've never heard
It's
that
an
story
emotionally
before.
engaging story
Of
where rescuing
Degrassi,
is
but they're all
rewarding,
dinosaurs
failure
and the
is
world is
devastatingly
ending,
hilarious,
and they know it.
and memories should last
Life
you
is
a lifetime.
Strange is a real
Take a
angsty type
Totally.
teenage game.
See, Oddworld, but is it going to be anything but just Odd? Yeah, it's just Oddworld, right? They've been showing these trailers for forever.
Yeah.
They believed, trusted.
Are they finally going to make these games on PlayStation 5 after having them at E3 and at Directs or whatever for the last 8 years?
Murderous blades. For the fate of your entire
I feel like this and Beyond Good and Evil 2 or whatever, or they always are like, look at this trailer, and then it's never anything.
to you.
Right.
Seriously, I remember seeing the Beyond Good and Evil 2 trailer like forever ago. You're like, wow, that's gonna be pretty cool when they release it with the PS3. Like it just.
Just keep having to rebuild from the ground up.
I know. Well, that's why the game takes forever, is because they're doing the whole new.
I did not know this was like a steampunk universe.
Yeah, is it like Lemmings? You're just killing off all your. It looks like a puzzle game almost, like an action, like puzzle game.
Yeah. Puzzle platform type.
Yeah.
You must find your full voice.
Yeah, Oddworld. Dude, I swear Oddworld's been talking about making like a new game for, or like, not Oddworld, but like from that franchise.
Yeah.
Because Oddworld was like on PS2, whatever, maybe PS3, maybe.
That's another one that if it's cheap or
プレイステーション
awesome
5に
or
よっ
free,
て
I'll play.
我々の
Oh,
考える
totally, yeah.
東京の
That
ビ
is
ジュア
not
ル
one
を
like
実
day
現で
one
きま
that
した
I'll be jumping at.
今までに見たことのない東京の魅力を
I also,
見て
to be honest, probably won't get a PlayStation 5
感じ
day
ることが
one
できま
or
す
month one.
これからお見せするのは
When we're
ゴー
raking
ス
in
トワ
all
イヤー
this
東
Twitch
京の
money, you'll
世
get
界
given one for
初の
free.
ゲームプレイ動画で
Maybe,
す
yeah.
スーパー
You're right,
ナチュラルで
I
ミステリアスな東
should
京
shut my mouth.
そこに潜む脅威と美し
Your
さを
words.
感じ取っていただけ
Man,
ると思い
Sony's
ま
such
す
a great company.
ぜひ
I'm so
お楽しみ
impressed
くだ
with
さい
all their high quality advertising, quality of their games. If only I had some way to play it.
I want to go to Tokyo.
I was just like Watch Dogs or something.
You see
Oh,
things
nope, never mind.
others can't.
There are
Hear threats others don't.
there are definitely places like outside of, because I feel like everybody's like, oh, if I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna go to Europe or I'm gonna do whatever. And honestly, like Japan would be pretty fucking high on my list of sick places like to go, like Tokyo.
When
I've
others
heard it's just
Pokemon
incredible.
Center in Tokyo.
The Pokemon theme park.
Yeah.
It's up to you to save Tokyo.
I'll see. I like some first-person like. I like first-person like Skyrim, like with magic and shit style. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of like Dishonored with the.
I was gonna say it actually reminds me of Dishonored,
but in like a modern setting.
Yeah, a little like Overwatchy with like the sort of magic and like hand movement shit that makes me think of a couple of like those guys.
That was really cool.
Is it gonna be? Is it like Japanese urban legends or something almost? Like it looks like the sort of like schoolgirl like like ring ghosts or whatever or the there's one about like the woman who has like her face cut up or whatever, and like if you stare at her she'll kill you and like all kinds of crazy. Yeah, I bet it's related to like urban legends, a little bit of like Tokyo culture.
Yeah, that looks cool.
That actually looks pretty sick. Dude, if that was VR, you got me. Boom, right there. I'm in. That did look pretty sick. Because you're right, it was like a little Dishonored, a little Skyrim, but like scary, like more like horror action.
Yeah. Almost like a superhero type game, it seemed like, with the nice powers. Maybe I just think superhero when I see magic in a modern setting.
Yeah, see that makes me think of like Skyrim or like the using like magic or anything in the game that's just like you can sort of equip it to a hand or whatever. This is definitely like some PlayStation 5 indie action, I think.
Okay, a little rocket ship.
Yeah, carving out a future.
Let's do it. Carve it out.
Propelled by dreams. I'm pretty sure that's the Tesla motto right there.
I wonder if I don't know if Bethesda's doing their own show, but we got to hear about Starfield at some point.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine that's pretty close to the, that's pretty much on the horizon. So it looks like people are moving away from Earth.
Starfield's what they're working on instead of Elder Scrolls 6.
I know.
Sea Dragon.
Yeah, is that a giant skeleton? I'm not sure what this is, but the visuals are pretty sick. It's very like 2001, like
Space Odyssey.
Sort of grand, yeah, like Space Odyssey, like these big sort of empty, like not empty, but
is that Camino?
They're called Jet. J-E-T-T.
J-E-T-T. Jet.
Yeah, where's Daryl? Damn it. That looked pretty cool, and more like an indie for sure.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's
kind of like Journey, or
I was literally just gonna say, I wonder if that's like a Journey style, like you just sort of explore like Subnautica or like, or is it Abzu or whatever the fuck? Like, where you're in like this environment that you're like, it's cool and you're just exploring it. Is this like For Honor or whatever? See, this makes me think of God of War.
This makes me think I have to hit skip ad in a second.
Oh yeah? I have mine just full screen.
No, I just mean the way they set up this trailer.
Oh
yeah.
Like
a quick YouTube ad they're trying to get me.
Oh, totally, for like a mobile game? Yeah, I'm not in love with the music at the moment. Is this like some like Fortnite, like Battle Royale style? Like you fight like other heroes? Like people like pick a hero?
No idea what's going on. Is it single player?
Yeah, that's what I think it looks like it's multiplayer. Because the other like sprites are pretty like, they're all like different in detail.
Actually, turn-based strategy.
Yeah, right.
You ever do that as like a kid? You see a really cool video game cover, and you're like, "Oh, this is gonna be fucking sweet."
And that's an RTS. Yeah. So that's Gearbox, who does Borderlands.
Okay.
So I'm curious. Yeah, now that's obviously not like Borderlands style, but I wonder if that's like a 4-player co-op.
Oh, they
style.
mentioned their first, like not looter shooter, but looter sword, looter.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what that is. That's like a third person, like again, God of War. That like, or
so we could like play together like Borderlands.
Tomb Raider. Yeah, like Destiny a little bit.
Yeah, so looter slasher, I think they're calling it.
Yeah, this looks like what the fuck is that game where you're the ninja? Is it like Fire or something? Shit. Is that like hyper stylized? It looks like you're skating.
Yeah, it's like a little roller skate action.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Like you're Frozone.
Yeah. God damn it! There's a game. Fuck. There's totally a game that is out now where it's like you like fight bosses. It's Fury. It's Furi. That's what it is. That's like a very sort of stylized like boss fighting, and the art style is so close to that, and like that's a good thing. I remember seeing a while ago a video about it because Donkey rated it pretty highly in one of his.
More Hitman.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But Donkey in like his top like whatever 10 games of the year a few years ago put Fury in one of his things, and it looked very similar to that.
Okay.
All your hard work. All your sacrifice.
That did look like Hitman, but I'm not sure now.
Process.
It may just be a bald guy, maybe stereotyping bald men.
Yeah. Just every bald guy is Hitman. Or Johnny
like, hey, are you Hitman? You're just walking up to people in real life.
Yeah.
Like, I see your dad. Are you Hitman?
Yeah. Well, seriously, yeah. Any bald guy is him or Johnny Sins, so you gotta just either he has a barcode on his neck or a giant dick.
You find yourself alone.
What is Hitman, dude? That's what I was about to say. That looked a lot like Hitman.
Got me thinking I was going crazy.
Well, me too. I'm like, I thought I saw Hitman there, but I mean, maybe. Is his name actually Hitman?
It's Agent 47.
Oh, you're right. It is. No, you're totally right. Because I played Hitman 2 a little bit, but I realized I didn't pay attention at all to the story in any way.
I don't think anyone does.
For his most
and
professional contract.
You're right. It's totally Agent 47. Yeah.
This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World of Assassination trilogy. I'm so proud to be here to present a little glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47 is on top of the world in Dubai. Enjoy.
Is that the Sydney Opera House? Oh,
Dubai.
Is that what he said? That looked just like the Sydney Opera. He did say it was in Dubai, though. What's that building, that massive, I think it's a hotel in Dubai that's like the tallest building in the world? That would be a sick
call, but I know what you're talking about. It's kind of
like
spirally, right?
Yeah, a little bit. So I wonder, that would be sick if that was like his like sandbox level that he was in.
Yeah.
Because that is massive.
So it seems like there's only going to be like 1 or 2 games at the actual launch.
On the launch, but it looks like early January.
Oh yeah, they're going to start coming in.
There's like 3 or 4 right off the bat too, and I mean we've watched what 8, 10 trailers. I should be like taking notes, but I'm too focused on eating pizza. I'll see. So this is one of the games that I've heard is incredible. This is Astrobot. So Astrobot, like VR, it's like Rescue Mission or whatever is the name of the game.
It's like I've heard Astrobot. Where have I heard it?
Yep. So that was like that game it didn't quite push me, obviously, to get a VR because I didn't. But like, I remember people were like, "This game is like the reason for VR. Like, this game makes VR like work, truly." And Japan Studio are the ones that make fucking Bloodborne and Sekiro and all that stuff, so they've got a pretty fucking high pedigree. Okay. Plus, again, like I said, I heard Astrobot was excellent. I never played it, but every review, I mean, like on Metacritic, it has like a 90-something. I mean, it's like pretty universally acclaimed, so that's cool. What the hell is that?
I don't know, but I'd run too.
I know, I look like a giant rooster. Oh shit. Whoa. Is that a werewolf? What the hell is that? There's like an elephant with bat wings. This reminds me... I'll see if it plays out a little bit and maybe...
I feel like this is some weird Legend of Zelda knockoff.
See? Honestly, there's a game that I used to play on the PlayStation 1 that this reminds me of, and I'm not, like... I'm gonna see what, like, the title or if they give it or anything, but before I say anything. It's kind of funny. Like, I like, it definitely seems like some pretty insane, like, exploring and other stuff.
I'm intrigued.
Oh, me too, for sure. Oh my god. Like, that's nice, dude. That kind of humor, like,
yeah,
I appreciate that.
It's like a Pixar short humor.
Totally. Dude, that cat, damn. They seem to have, like, created some, like, original-ish, like, creatures. Like, they got some cool, like, creature models and, like, character models and stuff. Big old dragon. Oh, devils. Cool. That was pretty cool. I would definitely get that. That was far cooler than almost any of the other, like, platformy things that they've shown. Like the Ratchet and Clank or any of that other stuff. Oh, Zion.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for
2K
NBA
curse.
2K21.
I thought he was going to be like, and here's God of War 2.
Yeah. And here's Madden 2020 or whatever. I love that this is actual pre-alpha footage. Like, I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that.
I find the first generation of sports games
to look like shit.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You don't want to see Shaq sweat a shit ton on NBA 2K6 or whatever? Like,
look at all this
remember
sweat.
Yeah,
there it is. There's the sweat.
How grossly sweaty he is. Like,
every generation they just add more beads of sweat.
Well, is that what people are, like, pining for? Fix, like, game modes and shit. Stop making it with him. Like, I don't care if Zion's sweaty or not.
I'm like throwing it down. I'm like, Zion would be sweatier.
He was pretty fucking sweaty there.
He was very sweaty.
Like, call a doctor.
Kobe would be proud at how much he sweat.
Kobe'd be like, not enough.
Honestly, Michael Jordan sweat a lot too. Times watching Last Dance, it's like pregame and he's drenched.
Yeah, honestly, one of the few guys that's like basically team backpack wearing, like, superstar that I feel like I don't see sweat often is LeBron.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Kobe, Shaq, MJ, and maybe it's a bald thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Not that LeBron isn't, like, partially bald, but even, like, KG.
Amazing.
Remember Garnett was a sweaty motherfucker, like...
half snack.
So maybe it is a bald thing, but...
A very
yeah, I feel like LeBron, like, is rarely sweating relative to how much, like, a guy like Shaq, who, you know, hearing about when the game is starting later that day, he starts sweating.
Beautiful seed patterns.
What am I watching?
Oh my god. What the hell?
Welcome to the island of...
Oh, it's creators of Octodad. That makes a lot more sense. What the shit? You are what you eat, apparently. I'm not even making a joke. I'm just observing.
I was just laughing at the possibilities.
Yeah. It's a little bit, it reminds me of, what the fuck was the game that they released on PC that was supposed to be Spore? That was like, oh my god, it's this massive, like, you're building, you know, you're creating, like, a universe or world from, like, the ground up, and you can create, like, you start from molecular, you know.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of baseless.
Liz! I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and now the town's on fire.
Weenie hands.
Oh, again?
Like a weird Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like Animal Crossing and like Spore mixed together, but like weirder also. It reminds me even a little bit of like Viva Pinata. I don't know if you ever played that game.
No, I know you were a big Viva Pinata guy though.
So my little sisters played, I want to say it was Viva Pinata like 1 or 2. It was one of the only like Xbox games that I ever had that was like, I was just like, yeah, no, you can play this, I don't care. Then that disc has long been broken, but that's absolutely what that reminds me of, like the cute little like ants and whatever, like it's all very Viva Pinata-y.
X-Men. Probably just the X from the controller.
Hi everyone, thank you for being with us today for this very special event.
Shuhei Yoshida, dude, he
But
fucking
before we get to
spit
the
in
end of
English.
the
I
show,
appreciate it.
I have something
I don't know
very
any other
near
languages
and dear
even
to
a
me.
little bit, or enough to even try to speak them. So when there's someone whose language of origin is definitely not English, I always got to give them like, you know, a little slow clap, because fucking learning languages is hard as shit.
Sure is.
I'm looking in the chat and everybody's like, Kojima! Like, that is not who that was. Oh shit. Dude, give me some crazy mythic, that's like a giant or something for sure. Or dragon. I want some epic scale bullshit right here. That's what I want.
They stole Scalebound from Xbox. Their game that never came out.
Yeah, seriously. This looks even like a little Dark Souls-y,
Yeah, I was
actually.
gonna say, that looks like one of the Dark Souls nights.
Yep. Yeah, that might be what this is. Not,
Dark Souls
obviously
4,
not like that
Bloodborne.
exactly, but yeah, Bloodborne 2 or something. The gothic, like, art style is very akin to all of those games. Oh, did this guy at the end here, too? Come on. Oh, it's Demon Souls 2.
Oh, sick.
Oh, so, or is that
Or is it just a remastered Demon Souls?
OG Demon Souls? I mean, that's still cool.
Yeah.
Deathloop is a next-gen first-person shooter about rival assassins locked in a time loop.
This is our unique vision, what Arcane is all about.
Freeform immersive gameplay, a surreal player-driven story smashed together.
Want to see some stylish action? Check this out.
Ooh, dropping some nails in my gun.
Just like loose, any direction.
I was gonna say, that doesn't matter.
She is
Pointy
not
part,
making this
flat
easy.
part, doesn't matter. It's more about velocity. Candy bar, get it?
This looks like that game where everyone had to take like happy pills and stuff and played as.
Oh, is it We Happy Few
Yeah.
or whatever? Yeah, totally. It does have that like very bright and colorful like art style. It's definitely a little more Outer Worldsy almost. Oh dang! Whoa!
It's cold. Hope you're ready to loot.
Is this Dishonored? It's not, but. Wait a minute.
Damn.
Oh, it's Bethesda?
It's got to be from the maker. Yeah, it's from the makers of Dishonored. Arcane.
Yeah, totally. I was
Good
gonna say
morning,
this is very, very Dishonored vibes.
Another day, another death. Art time loops fun.
Goddamn Wes.
I think that sounds like they're abandoning the Dishonored.
Paradise.
Yeah, but see, like Dishonored. I mean, did Dishonored 2? I don't think like commercially it did amazing. I think it did like decently, but not enough for them to be like, all right, for the new generation, let's bring back this game people have been pining for. Like, I'd almost rather just redo the whole thing and do, like this future.
Like Dishonored fans are gonna buy this game.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, look at it. It's literally Dishonored. Like. It looks sick.
More shooting.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily.
No, I agree.
Because Dishonored had a fair amount of like ranged weapons.
There's 8 targets, and they all gotta die before midnight.
Oh, this is Dishonored.
Yeah,
There's just one little snag.
But see, just imagining Dishonored like while you're using knives and can use silenced weapons and like fighting through like the future is that step up. Like for me, as someone who didn't play the second one a ton, like I played it a little, but I beat the first one because I really liked the style.
I will.
Like this changes enough for me to be like, okay, like I'll get back into this shit. It's a little like BioShock Infinite even.
Yep.
It reminds me of that like cartoony but like still realistic style. And you can Groundhog Day it, or you just keep fucking going, which is pretty cool. Huh. I'm interested in this game. Deathloop.
Yeah.
Even got the... They totally have the Grindhouse style like movie thing going there too. Yeah, it's
I
cool.
like killing you. There's a difference.
A little like 1960s, like that flickering, like all those Grindhouse movies. I like that. Oh man, who is it?
Sly
I can't
Cooper.
hear shit. Yeah, Jack and Daxter 4. I'm pretty sure that game already came out.
But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence.
Jack
Is
Team
Hellblade
Racing.
or some shit? Yeah, right. Jack Team Racing 2.
Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp.
This looks like Last of Us to me.
Mother's worried cries faded
Right on my
fast
end,
as the
too.
girl ran on, over vine, under
Yeah, I had to
branch,
turn it up quite a bit.
and into the forest deep.
Was it Resident Evil or something maybe?
With that creepy story.
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that stuff?
Yeah, ghosts aren't real. Ah! Oh fuck.
No, friendly.
How did you not hit them? You fire a gun that close to somebody and not hit them.
It's one of those pop guns.
Yeah, it's just got blanks.
They're coming. Who is?
Maybe he's a ghost.
Oh, is this like a... It definitely reminds me a little bit of that RE7, where you're in like the house with those crazy, like, that like old couple.
Family.
Yeah. I want to play that game on VR. That's what we should do.
Oh, dude, fuck scary games when I'm down.
Oh, I'm all about it. I'm still talking about it. All right. I'm not sure what. Is this like modern times, or is it like witches? Like that looks like a witch. Oh, maybe it is witches. Or like zombies?
Witches.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Keanu.
Yeah, right. Where's Keanu at the end? That is a like the Wolfman style werewolf from like that's the Wolfman from like the old. That's cool. Oh, it is Resident Evil. Haha, bitch. Resident Evil 9 or 8.
Good try.
Chris?
I realized I didn't look closely enough at the at the actual things because I'm trying to watch the game.
Why?
I looked briefly. I'm like, huh, Resident Evil, cool. So Resident Evil 8. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Because 7 like was definitely interesting, and I was skeptical with them remaking 2 and 3 now that I've heard they're looking at like remaking 4 or remastering 4. And part of me is like, holy shit, like are they just giving up on
Those just
making
happened.
yeah, like are they giving up on making like new games or like unique properties? But that is not the case. That looks cool. Very similar style in my mind to 7, but he looks like a Destiny character. That mask.
I think Destiny just decided, like, Destiny 2 is Destiny 3, if that makes sense.
No,
Like,
I think you're right.
Keep updating.
Yeah, I think they're in like the GTA 5 mode where they're like, yep, I'm comfortable with like the product that we have at the moment if we keep sort of editing it.
PS5, we still haven't figured out hair.
Yeah, dude, why? Oh my god, that girl's hair. Fuck.
Just gonna
Like again, the
fight it.
graphics are incredible, but then like you have this hair and like, I mean, I remember watching King Kong in fucking 2005 or whatever when Peter Jackson made that, and they're like, man, the hair on this, you're not gonna believe it. And like the hair looked pretty damn good. And I feel like video games somehow have struggled to do that like for the last like 15 years. Like somehow we haven't been able with all the technology improvements to like replicate that. Okay, she's some sort of weapon. Whoa, they got a crazy vine force field. Oh, and that was in space? Fuck.
Alright.
She's totally a robot.
What is that?
Freedom. You should pause your video for like 1 whole second and then hit play.
Okay.
So I'm like, how does he know? Oh, okay.
So tell me what you're seeing.
Just the squares and circles and...
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it like a little bit more. Do you see the PlayStation logo?
Yeah. Now black.
Right. Yep. PlayStation Studios.
Half a second more.
Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Yeah.
Got some waves, some green, some splashes.
I think we're good.
Okay. I don't know how the heck I'm like 2-3 seconds ahead of you.
I've hit live a couple times and it's as live as it wants to bring me.
I have not.
The old ones perished 1,000
Avatar?
years ago.
Dead Island.
They're great cities.
I think that studio's disbanded.
graves.
Yeah, I think you're right.
In their place came new life.
I recognize this voice.
It's me. It's me talking. No,
I wonder if she's the voice for Aloy.
And new dangers.
I'm telling you, this is Horizon.
Oh shit, it is!
Man, that sounds just like Aloy.
I
have to turn this down now.
to
It's so
stop
loud.
it. Or we'll get worse. And course.
See, the whole like nature, bringing back nature into this shit is really cool. Like, I want there to be real animals with the crazy, scary robot turtles, like, or tortoise, I guess.
I agree.
It destroys us all.
And the wooden carrots.
Yeah, what is that? Is that just dead?
There's nothing I wouldn't do to save this world.
Oh, dude, exploring underwater.
No depth I won't explore.
You know, fighting a big, oh yeah, the croc. Come on. That's gonna be sick. In the water, like, you go to Atlantis or whatever the fuck, and there's some cool robot
secret
sharks and shit.
I won't unlock.
Well, I wonder where she is, because they were in, like, the Mountain West in the first one.
Yep. Yeah, like Pacific Northwest almost. Maybe she's going south. She's in, like, Cali.
Or maybe she could, like, travel all over.
This mission
Maybe
is
it's
mine.
big, it'll be like Breath of the Wild style, where it'll be like really big maps with multiple like styles of terrain.
There won't be anyone
Like this
left.
big old beach, there's like some Avatar style, like floating mountains and shit. There's Don Cheadle.
Back.
No, that's not Don Cheadle.
I don't remember that guy's name, but...
Oh, no. Yeah, fuck. What a big old king. This is a game, I hate to say it, but I have to finish it. I played 3/4 of it probably, and Forbidden West. Oh, okay. Oh, you know there's an antagonist, baby.
Comes.
Oh, I like the
shit.
elephant.
Oh, dude, that's some, that's some Lord of the Rings shit right there. That elephant looks just like the attack, like battle elephants, the war elephants from Return of the King.
Okay.
On behalf of the entire team at Guerrilla, we're happy to share the first look at Horizon Forbidden West.
We're continuing Elga's story as she moves west to a far future America.
All right,
It's brave
she
and
moves
beautiful,
west.
but dangerous.
That answers
from
that
deep
question.
past with mysterious new threats.
Get ready
Fievel
to
goes
explore
west.
distant lands ravaged by massive storms.
And take on new, powerful machines as you return to the
That is
majestic
totally a
world
game
of
that, like,
Horizon.
they
Stay
created a
tuned for much
really
more.
interesting
We
world.
can't wait for you to get
And it's
your
just,
hands on it.
it's a fascinating concept. Like, and obviously, like, the story and the eternal, like, personal struggles and all that shit are really cool, but, that's a game that, like, the universe being expanded on is only going to be a positive thing because they did such a great job with the, like, OG world, kind
They
of.
set it up really well.
Oh, 100%. And, like, yeah, that's a game, like, if they made 4 Horizons, they probably wouldn't get old by the end because they'd be able to, like, take things and twist them and do cool, like, you know, maybe there's shit where you fly a lot or you go to, like, you know, you go into space and there's other, like, crazy robot animals or, like, I don't know, there's, like, a ton of potential to do all kinds of nonsense with that.
Wait to share them with you.
It's so exciting.
Which makes me, like, excited.
It's really about love.
Because that seems like they're expanding, that trailer seems like they're expanding on all the good stuff of the first one.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
Oh, here we go. We're getting welcomed.
Thank you.
Happy to be here. Our one viewer is still with us, right on.
Hey, shout out to you. Why we do it.
I hope it's Lieutenant Bastion.
I don't know if we posted. That's one thing when we sign off of the pod that we're gonna have to do more is talk about our, like, socials and stuff. Like, hey,
Yeah,
check
well,
out,
I figure, like, once we
whatever, you know.
have it going,
And
you know.
And you're absolutely right. Like, give it a little bit of time, but I mean, it's at least on the YouTube or, like, iTunes stuff that we're uploading now. Like, to throw it on a little at the end. Just to be anyone who's listening to it now and makes it to the end of the podcast is probably interested enough in our nonsense to, like,
I agree.
Check those
I
out.
think
I'm
I
not
mentioned
sure.
it on the last one.
I believe you did, but I think that was the first time we had. Is this like some sort of crazy, like, futuristic mattress ad? This is new, like, comfortable sleeping technology.
This
I'm
is
not
the
sure.
PS5. It's also a memory foam mattress.
Yeah. The PS5 is only theoretical. It doesn't exist in physical, you know, physical parameters.
If you believe the PS5 is real, then it is real.
So, one thing actually on that. Ooh, it looks like an evil building.
Oh, I don't like the weird shape.
Yeah, that pointy shit is gonna break. You know those are gonna snap. That makes me nervous.
Yeah. Those are snapping off in a second.
Oh, dude, and like, yeah, getting that shipped to me, like, that makes me nervous. Because they stick out quite a bit. Like, from the looks of it, it's at least an inch.
Yeah.
I want to see the ports.
Show me your
Why are you
holes.
skimming past the most interesting part? Yeah. God damn it.
That disc drive looks like it was slapped in there last second.
I know. God. It is a weird spot. Why have that big black centerpiece and not have the disc drive
cool,
casually
but it looks
slid in there?
impractical as well.
Well, and it doesn't, like, what does that gel with in, like, a modern sort of home theater system? Like, the Xbox looks like a router, which isn't, like, it's not great, but it looks like a big fucking router, which, like, I think that, like, that has its place on, like, sort of a home entertainment system. This thing looks like a crazy, like, PC, like, Alienware build.
There's your holes.
Oh, see, so they've got the digital.
Oh,
only.
they've got the one without the disc.
Digital.
Sweet.
See, that looks way sharper. The awkward disc thing is a little weird. So one of the things actually on the Filthy Casuals podcast that they were talking about when they were talking about PlayStation 5 stuff and the Xbox One X or whatever the hell it is, that's not what it is, Series X, that they've been talking about is how hilarious would it be if, like, Xbox came out with they do their, like, big announcement and the Series X box was just like a ruse.
We hope you've enjoyed
and they
the
pick
first
up
glimpse of our
the
future
box.
today.
It's like a
We've
tiny
seen
little,
our
like, USB
striking
dongle or something, and they're like,
console
boom, this is it.
We've
Like,
seen games
that'd be
that
so
can
sick.
only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's
awesome.
features and power.
Yeah, they're just like, it's a
At
little
PlayStation, we
Chromecast thing.
believe
Fuck
in
you.
generational
Like,
transitions, and we put years of work into making them
Which actually I'm pretty
happen.
sure
We
is
want
what
you
the,
to enjoy
like,
the unique
Stadia is.
benefits
Yeah,
of
like,
moving from one generation to the next.
Chromecast can be.
Thank you for joining us.
It's like Stadia compatible.
We're launching later this year, and we have tons
And one
to
more
share.
thing, God of War 2.
Welcome
Oh,
to
dude,
PlayStation
please.
5.
Where are you, Cory Balrog, or whatever your name is?
Balrog.
Balrog. That's what Gandalf fights in the Mines of Moria, the Balrog. I can't keep using goddamn Lord of the Rings references.
Nerd.
Son of a bitch. I believe it's Cory Barlog is his name.
Yeah.
That new Spider-Man's gonna be sick. Horizon's obviously gonna be really cool.
The
Little Big Planet, I'm like, man, this game looks sick.
The Dishonored game.
Yeah, the Dishonored game looks really cool. That Horizon Elephant is badass. That is totally the War Elephants from Return of the King. Even that Resident Evil looked cool.
Little sizzle reel at the end.
I like horror games, so. Oh man, Zion just sweaty too.
Think of all the sweat on Zion. What I want to know is, like, are they advertising that you could get matching cameras and headsets, or does it come with it?
I'm not sure.
Because, like,
I would
if it
assume
doesn't
it's
come with it,
matching.
you
I
just gotta
doubt
buy
it comes with it. It's gonna be. It'll be a peripheral, like Kinect or something. I feel like.
Yeah, but
not that went well at all.
Like, everyone's gonna have their own headset. They're not gonna buy the PS5 one.
Yeah, you're probably right. Dude, Demon Souls remastered on the PS5 is pretty sick. They better.
$200.
Oh, dude, if it's anything less than $5.99, I might consider getting it like day one. If it's like $3.99 or something, I'd be like,
I think that's
not
too
a
low.
bad.
I don't think that's happening.
No, it won't be. That's why I'm saying there's no way it's gonna be $3.99.
I think they're gonna wait on the price till they see what Xbox does.
You think?
Yeah. Huh. Mostly because I think this would be an odd time to price drop. If you asked me before this if I thought I was gonna see a price, I'd say yes.
Maybe, yeah.
Play has no limits.
PlayStation. So is that curtains right there? 2020
like
Marvel.
curtains.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was cool.
Oh,
Yep.
I
That's
gotta
it.
say, there were some pretty fucking cool games there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Definitely, like a couple that, I mean, I would absolutely consider, and whatever. We'll see the price point, but like, if next Black Friday there's like a $350 deal and like a game or something, like if I can get Horizon 2 into PS5 for, you know, $400 with like a control, you know, there's one of those like little bundly things that they start to do, like, you know, once it's been out at least one like holiday season. I mean, I'm going to jump on that shit if it's, you know, that Dishonored game, or like you said, Spider-Man, or any of those. I mean, there's definitely a handful of AAA games there that I'm like, shit, those are, you know, like going to be day one, or, you know, day one when I get it buys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool stuff.
I'm excited for a few of those games.
Yeah, I would, if I were you, I would check out the trailer for the one that you missed.
Oh, well, it was
yeah, while you were talking, no joke, because it actually like that looked pretty solid too, and one of the better sort of like pseudo kids game, like, I don't know, I don't want to call them kids games, but looked like, again, that little like Legend of Zelda style thing.
Yeah, there was
pretty
that
cool.
game too. I'm interested in that weird Zelda looking game.
Yeah, totally.
All right, what do we want to call this? Cannonballs Reacts. Make a cool little logo and thumbnail.
Yeah, dude, do it up. I would say, yeah, throw the logo on there. I would like tag PlayStation, like tag every fucking PlayStation related thing in the world. Every yeah, throw that up there, and for sure, I don't know. I don't have too much more to say. But as we always say at the end of Cannonballs,
Cannonballs Reacts. Thank you, Shuhei Yoshida. You did good.
Shout out.